That evening at dusk, the boy from the 5th floor came out to the hallway to throw away his trash, but the door to the garbage chute was inexplicably jammed. He pushed for a long time but could not get it open. With no other choice, he turned around and headed back. Yet the very next second, the door swung open on its own. Seeing the door was open, the boy thought nothing of it. He picked up the trash and tossed it into the chute, but the garbage he had just thrown in got stuck inside the pipe again. Since this happened all the time, the boy paid no mind and grabbed a nearby stick, ready to poke it down as usual. But unlike before, this time a voice drifted up from the chute, his dead father's voice. At the same time, an immense suction force surged up from the pipe, as if trying to drag him in. Terrified, the boy fought with all his might, finally wrenching himself free from the chute. Stunned and trembling, he bolted back home. The first thing he did upon entering was to slam his father's portrait face down on the table. Early the next morning, the boy and his mother were preparing to leave together. But once again, the elevators in this dilapidated building had broken down. Only this one unfinished elevator was barely operational, forcing everyone in the entire building to wait in front of it. Just then, the woman from downstairs accidentally dropped some loose change from her wallet into the elevator shaft. What followed was exactly the scene from the start of the video. While a group of little girls scrambled to pick up the coins, the boy's mother sensed something was wrong. As soon as the others pried the elevator doors open, she quickly shoved her son out to safety. And so, the boy escaped death once more. Then, with a violent plunge, the elevator crashed down. Everyone inside, along with those 3 little girls, perished in the disaster. According to local custom, when family members die unexpectedly, the body is wrapped in white cloth and laid out at home for one day. As a result, wails and cries echoed throughout the building. Every few apartments held a corpse. That night, a torrential downpour began. With so many dead and so many bodies laid out, most residents chose to flee their homes. Amidst this tragic catastrophe, besides the boy, one other person survived by sheer luck: John's father. Though he had cheated death, he ended up with a broken leg. Seeing his father was not in mortal danger, John began fantasizing about his bright future. He took the repaired radio to Anna. Anna brushed him off with a few perfunctory words before shutting the door in his face. Inside, she sat down and switched on the repaired radio. But the next second, a strange, eerie voice crackled through the speaker. Terrified, Anna frantically shut the radio off. Yet the voice did not stop. It kept echoing through the room. When she looked up, she saw a grotesque woman lying atop the cabinet. Screaming, Anna fled. To her surprise, John was still outside. Panicked, she shoved the radio into his hands, telling him to throw it away. Confused, John obeyed his crush's command. After tossing the radio, as he walked home, the building's power system failed. The circuits tripped instantly, plunging the entire building into darkness. Right then, John ran into the building manager on patrol. So the manager told John to follow him to check on the homes of the deceased. The manager explained their task. They needed to inspect the apartments of those who had died and had no relatives staying behind, making sure all the windows were shut, because if the rain reached the bodies, they would rot and stink by morning. Hearing the explanation, John's fear eased slightly. Following the manager, he entered the